the Saga. This is where
power
this
with
is
incredible ease of use. And it's loved by all different types of users, from families and students to creative pros, business people, and of course software developers. And this year, we're taking the macOS experience you love even further.
Excuse me.
But what should we call it? Well, if you're a student of macOS, you know this question can only be answered by Apple's legendary crack marketing team. Their drug-fueled, minibus-driven vision quest yielded some great names and sadly spawned a host of imitators. The truth is, we can't responsibly continue to inadvertently lead our competition to copy these methods when they clearly can't handle the trick. So this year, we're leaving our process shrouded in mystery and taking you straight to the glorious destination. Our next release of macOS is macOS Big Sur.
macOS Big
Sur introduces an entirely new design.
By the way, that's what that's talking in the background, and I'm gonna make a playlist
just like
for
its
these,
name, Big Sur brings
just
you
in case they
unmatched
want. You
levels
can
of
watch
power
back in the
and
playlist.
beauty. Let's start with design, where we're making the biggest change since the introduction of macOS 10. To tell you more about the philosophy and incredible craftsmanship behind the new design, here's a short video with Alan Dye.
At Apple, design has always been about great ideas. Those ideas then are developed with this obsessive dedication to detail. If we care enough about all the details that make up a product, then in the end, we will design an experience that really feels like there's no other way it could be. And the best example of this is macOS Big Sur. Our goal is to bring even more clarity to the design of the software while retaining the Mac's powerful capability and ease of use. We started with the simplest of elements, from the shape of a corner radius to refinements in buttons and controls. And we brought our unified language of symbols to the Mac, making them more consistent and easier to recognize. Depth, shading, and translucency are used to create hierarchy. These new materials are rich and they're vibrant. They bridge light and dark. We've reduced visual complexity to keep the focus on users' content. Buttons and controls appear when you need them, and they recede when you don't. There's a new way to access system-level controls and a unified space for notifications and widgets. We've also created a new suite of sounds that are familiar to the Mac, but remastered and more refined. We wanted consistency throughout the ecosystem, so users can move fluidly between their Apple devices. But we also love that Mac icons have a deep history and a distinct look and feel. So we retain many of the highly crafted details and the playful elements that make Mac icons unique. This OS reflects an important history. It's familiar, but it's also entirely new in every detail. We love the Mac. It's the tool we use to make all the products that we put out into the world. And macOS Big Sur is where it starts.
So that's the thinking behind our new design. Now, let me show it to you in action with a demo.
Okay.
As Alan said, we've refined some of the most iconic elements of the Mac experience. Let's start with the dock. It has an elegant new design that floats along the bottom of your desktop. And you'll notice that we've created gorgeous new app icons for all of your favorite apps. Speaking of apps, let's take a look at the Finder. You'll notice it has a gorgeous new top-to-bottom design for the sidebar. And it has a compact, space-efficient toolbar. Makes it really easy to get to all of your controls. Next, let's take a look at Mail. You can see that Mail has all new glyphs in the sidebar. And you may have noticed that we brought color back as well. Now, each app uses its own key color, and that same color is used for the elegant new rounded row selection style here in the message list. Now, the toolbar makes it really easy to get to all your controls. Check out how the search bar expands as I click on it. And of course, other operations like filtering, well, they're just a click away. Next, let's take a look at Photos. It's just stunning. You can get to all your albums and media types from the sidebar, and the photo grid is backed by metal. So animations are super smooth, whether I'm scrolling, transitioning, or zooming all the way in or all the way out. beautiful.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
Now, we've refreshed the design for all the apps in the system, from apps like Calendar and Notes to podcasts and music with its new Listen Now pane, and an all-new version of iWork that features a simplified toolbar. You may have noticed we've also updated the menu bar. It's now translucent and elegantly takes on the color of your desktop picture. And we've updated the layout of menus as well. We've given all the items just a little bit more room to breathe. Now, on the Mac, we love our ability to get directly at controls, like Wi-Fi or sound. And you can see that we've reworked these to be even more useful. But we've gone even further this year by giving you one place to get at all your controls. We've brought Control Center to the Mac. All of my controls are here, and it's really easy to make adjustments. For instance, I could change display brightness here, or I can click to dive in for more.
Well, that's
like
gonna be handy for a
YouTuber.
like
And what's
me.
really cool is that I can customize the menu bar with any of these controls. So say I want one-click access to Do Not Disturb. Well, I can just click and drag it right into my menu bar and customize just like that. Now, we've also reinvented Notification Center. You can access it by clicking on the time in the upper right. And as you see, we now have a single view that brings your notifications and widgets together all in one place. We now group related notifications together. You can easily expand them to take a closer look or clear them all out in one step. And we're bringing our redesigned widgets to the Mac. They're really beautiful, and you have all new ways to customize them. I'm just going to click Edit Widgets down here at the bottom. You can see I have a gallery of all my widgets, and they come
This
in a
is gonna
variety
be
of
just be
sizes.
nice for you
I
to
can select
like me.
between them just like this. And developers can bring their own widgets as well, like this one here from day one. Now, adding widgets is easy. Let's start by adding, say, the world clock. Maybe I'll add notes in. It'd be kind of cool
That's
to add
gonna be
my
cool.
reminders list as well. So that's a look at widgets, Notification Center, and our all-new design in Big Sur. Next, there are exciting updates for some of the most used apps
Hey
on
Siri.
the Mac. First, let's talk about
What's
Messages.
the weather?
Messages on the Mac is designed to work seamlessly.
It's currently
with all
cloudy
your
and
devices.
82 degrees
So
in
your SMS and
Indianapolis.
iMessage
Expect
conversations
thunderstorms
are in
and
sync
cloudy
no matter
skies
what
starting in
device
the
you're using.
afternoon.
Now,
Today's
this
high will be
year, we're
86
taking Messages
degrees,
to the next
and the low
level
will be
with a ton
73.
of great new features. We're introducing powerful search to help you find what you're looking for. We have a redesigned photo picker to make sharing photos and videos easier.
Power.
And
Wow,
Memoji.
search.
You can now
Pow,
create and edit your
pow,
Memoji
pow.
right on your Mac. And Memoji
Power,
stickers bring
pow.
personality to messages, giving you fun ways to express yourself in all of your conversations.
This is gonna just
Messages
be fun.
effects helps you celebrate special moments and get your point across. And you're also getting pin conversations that are synced across devices so you can always get to them, along with new groups enhancements. So that's what's coming to Messages on Mac. Powerful tools to manage your conversations and new ways to express yourself. Next up, Maps. Apple Maps is the best way to explore and navigate the world, whether you're planning a trip on the Mac or using turn-by-turn directions on your iPhone. Today, I'm excited to announce an all-new version of Maps for the Mac. To start, Maps features a stunning new design that makes it easy to find your way around. using
Cycling
Apple's
on a
detailed new
laptop,
maps.
serious?
And for the first time on the Mac, favorites like home, work, or that great coffee shop on the corner are now just a click away. You can now create your own guides of all the places you want to visit right on your Mac. And before leaving for the airport, you can check where your gate is located with indoor maps, or explore your destination city with Look Around, which is incredible on the big screen. We've even brought other useful features to the Mac, like the ability to see the progress of friends who shared their ETA with you. And the Mac gets all the other new Maps features we just introduced in iOS 14. And that's just a taste of what's coming in the all-new Apple Maps on the Mac. Next, let's talk about Mac Catalyst. Catalyst gives developers a big head start in creating a Mac app from an iPad app.
Yeah,
Take, for instance, our
interesting.
recent release of Swift Playgrounds for Mac. Catalyst gave us a big head start creating the app, and we were able to spend our development time crafting a great Mac experience. Today, we have some improvements to Mac Catalyst I'd like to share. This year, developers will be able to optimize their apps to fully utilize the native resolution of the Mac screen. providing total control of every pixel. We've also given developers new capabilities, including powerful new menu and keyboard APIs, and updated controls like checkboxes and date pickers. They look great with the new design of macOS. In fact, we use Catalyst with the new version of Macs, and just as you'd expect, it's a full-fledged Mac app that runs natively and is designed in a way that's true to the Mac. So you get multiple resizable windows, keyboard shortcuts, and everything else you'd expect from a native Mac app. And we did the same thing for Messages. Maps and Messages join the great set of apps from Apple that already use the Mac Catalyst technology. And there's a growing list of third-party Catalyst apps available on the Mac App Store. Next, Safari. Our users love Safari for its speedy performance, power efficiency, and state-of-the-art privacy protections. And it delivers all of that while making it easy to get your bookmarks, tabs, and browsing history across all of your devices. This year, we're building on Safari's amazing performance, elegant design, and pioneering privacy protections to deliver the biggest update to Safari since it was first introduced. As you know, Safari has long been the world's fastest desktop browser. This year, Safari's performance running JavaScript is better than ever and continues to significantly outpace all other major browsers. And now, when it comes to page loading, we're even faster there too. In fact, when loading frequently visited websites, Safari is now on average more than 50% faster than Chrome. And Safari delivers this amazing performance while continuing to deliver industry-leading battery life. And of course, Safari is continuing to build on its pioneering track record of protecting user privacy. Safari was the first browser to introduce private browsing, cookie blocking, and most recently, intelligent tracking prevention. This year, we want to give our users even more visibility into how each site they visit tries to track them and the ways that Safari protects them. So now users can click on the privacy report button in the toolbar when they visit a site to better understand how that site is treating their privacy. In addition to monitoring unwanted tracking, Safari now also securely monitors your saved passwords to ensure that they haven't been compromised in a data breach. Now this is also a big year for extensions in Safari. We're adding support for the Web Extensions API, so developers can easily bring over extensions that they built for other browsers. And we're building an all-new category in the Mac App Store to showcase Safari extensions, so users can easily find them. Now, extensions are very powerful, but can introduce privacy challenges. In other browsers, extensions can access every page you visit, every tab you open, even everything you type. So we're doing even more here. In Safari, you choose which sites each extension can work with. And you can even give them access just for the day, just for the website, or all the time. But improved performance, power efficiency, and privacy protection are only the start. We have a whole slew of new features this year, from a customizable start page, to redesigned tabs that are more elegant and powerful, and native translation capabilities built right into Safari. To tell you more, I'll hand it off to Beth Dakin.
Thanks, Craig.
Beth Dakin. Well, love, like, and subscribe, and comment down below what you guys think. I mean, it was pretty impressive. Seriously. Yeah.